look at it. I'd rather be the one showing our kids, the proper way to use guns.
He couldn't provide numbers about whether allowing young children to shoot really removes curiosity later when the parents aren't there. But he was adamant that the children at all of his gun parties have never had an accident at home. And if you're wondering what happens to a child when a gun is put into their hands at such a young age, meet 14-year-old Katie Francis. Just one example. She fired her first gun as a kindergartner.
I make straight A's.
Straight A's?
That's a policy at our house.
Katie took us out on the family farm in Missouri, where after homework, this is what comes next.
What are you shooting with today?
My pistol, my shotgun, my rifle.
Stocking her ammo on her waist, we were about to see what she can do. Then her pistol, 17 shots in 17 seconds. Katie's one of the top teenage shooters in the country, out shooting men 20 to 30 years older than her. And who's next in her family? Her 4-year-old sister, Sajal, just recently shooting for the first time.
You've got to know there are a lot of parents out there that will say 4 years old.
They're going to be outraged.
It's kind of like you can't wrap your kids in bubble wrap. You can make them wear a seatbelt every time they get into a car, and they still may die in a car accident.
So you stand behind the decision?
Absolutely, and I think that you have to start somewhere. You have to teach them responsibility with the weapon.
I got it.
If you don't, they're going to be curious, and they're going to go find it. And they watch TV. They know how to put their finger on the trigger and squeeze it.
But even for all the families who say they did it right, taught their children the dangers of guns early, we heard about Travis Taylor, who says he did the same thing too.
That's cool.
His boys on the farm in Ohio all began shooting young.
They've been hunting since they've really been able to walk with me. I've taught them all from a young age. You see a gun, you treat it like it was loaded all the time.
He was outside working. His 8-year-old, his 10-year-old playing in the garage. He heard a shot. 10-year-old Dalton had been hit.
Trying to get him to wake up. Wake up. Keep trying to feel for a pulse. No pulse there.
His 7 brothers shattered too.
It ain't the same sleeping in your own room without him now.
We asked the Francis family, who are now training their 4-year-old, about the parents who say they taught their children about the dangers of guns too.
What would you say to the parents who would say that they did exactly what you did? I taught my kids too the danger of these guns, and yet they still found them.
That's a very real point. And
I think you also have to know your kids.
Yeah.
They tell us they lock their guns now because even as that 4-year-old Sajal learns how to shoot, they fear she is still too curious. Just listen to him test her.
Okay, we never put
a finger on the trigger.
And if you think it's just dads who bring guns into the home, believing it'll make the family, the children, safer, our trip to Oak Forest, a sprawling neighborhood outside Houston, where a dozen cars arrive just as we do. And inside each one of them, mothers, grandmothers, a kindergarten teacher, all there with their guns. You all have these guns to feel safer.
Correct. Yes.
Maureen is a single mom. So you're not worried at all with the 3-year-old at home?
I'm not, no.
And you keep it locked up?
I don't keep it locked up. I keep it in a closet behind the door.
At home, we meet her son, Jonathan, showing me his video game, as his mother, then upstairs, shows us her hiding spot. Like so many of the other parents we met earlier, her gun unlocked and in the closet.
By the baseball bat?
Yep.
Her ammo nearby. And so is her son. He sleeps right there in the bedroom with her. And among the women we met along the way, another mom, who's also a kindergarten teacher.
And what kind of gun do you have?
I have a 20-gauge pump-action shotgun.
We have followed many of these families for nearly a year. That kindergarten teacher on a return visit, revealing to us a close call. It happened during the night with her son.
I set the alarm, and I forgot to tell him. So when he came in, the alarm system set off. I reached over for the gun. Right away, he's like, Mom. It made me think a tragedy could have happened.
But even with that scare, she believes she and her family are safer with the gun. In fact, accidental shootings of kids in the home are down. Karen Clark, a mother and grandmother.
That's where you carry your gun?
Mm-hmm.
In your makeup bag?
Mm-hmm.
She practices at the range once a week. We ask her about her 3 grandchildren. Do you ever worry about whether or not they could get their hands on that gun?
They all shoot, but they have a healthy respect for it.
Her trainer, Kyle Copeland, told us his daughter, almost 3, will also soon shoot.
How long before she's got that BB gun in her hands?
It depends on how good she is for Christmas.
But we wanted to know, even if you expose children to guns early, let them hold them, let them shoot them, can you be sure it will eliminate their curiosity?
When you see that video of children, even the children have been taught by their parents, and they pick it up and they point it at themselves or point it at a friend.
The children that have been properly trained and know how serious firearms are not going to be the kids that are going into their parents' room and playing with their firearms. You kill the curiosity before the curiosity kills the kid.
But what would you say to parents then who felt like they did exactly that?
It's on the parent, just as
it's on the parent, he says. Among them, Maureen, that single mom who showed us her unlocked gun, ready to go.
And you're ready?
I'm ready.
Next, are parents ready for this? Our hidden camera experiment.
The pink one's girls.
It's pink, and it's flying off the shelves. But could you tell if it's real or a toy? And later, what about the people who say their loaded guns save them? Take our 7-second test.
That's for Heidi?
Oh, no. She's going to love it. Right?
No.
She will not.
4 words. He went to Jared. Jared. Trust us.
Now step away from the jersey and nobody gets hurt.
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, has a selection larger than ordinary jewelry stores, including unique styles you won't find anywhere else. The perfect gift.
I love it.
From an almost perfect guy. That's why he went to Jared.
Got him. Yeah, he's clean, boss.
Now listen to me, Doctor. I have an associate that met with an unfortunate accident. While he's been incapacitated, somebody's been paying him cash. Now, is this your doing?
Affleck?
Now, if I met with some such accident, would Affleck pay me? Nice. This is your stop.
Find out what Affleck can do for you and your family at Affleck.com. May your lights always be green. And your favorite songs always playing. May you never be stuck behind a stinky truck. May things always go your way, but it's good to be prepared just in case they don't. Toyota, let's go places safely.
1 husband, 4 wives, 17 children, and a big win that could change the definition of family.
Thousands of people living plural marriage in Utah now are free.
The landmark case next week on World News with Diane Sawyer on ABC.
Monday, in the world of couture, murder is all the rage.
Whatever's going on here, it's bigger than fashion.
But the hottest look belongs to the detective who's getting cold feet.
Did we have to talk?
The People's Choice Award winner for favorite TV crime drama, Castle, all new Monday at 10/9 Central on ABC. 10.
A dramatic high-speed chase with speeds topping 100 miles per hour. Tonight, we put you in the front seat of a trooper's cruiser. Watch the life-or-death drama unfold.
Storm system moving into the area. How much snow could we see here in the metro? My hourly planner tonight at 10.
Plus, a bill in Nebraska's legislature to protect sharks. Why? At 10, what these students are up to.
On KETV News Watch 7 at 10.
One of the greatest shopping experiences returns to Nebraska Furniture Mart. It's a dash for deals. Saturday, before the store opens, they're reducing hundreds of items even further. So when the doors open, shoppers will find ridiculous reductions on specially tagged clearance items, many at their lowest prices ever. But when they're gone, they're gone. Plus, get 20-month financing on qualifying purchases $299 or more. Dash for deals starts Saturday at 10 a.m. with a sweet date event starting at 11 at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
My name is Terry Little. I have 6 wonderful children and 12 grandchildren. 27 years with SAC. I know my money is safe with them. Now I have my SAC app. Welcome to the 21st century. Rather than dealing face-to-face, you can do it face-to-screen. You can also apply online for loans. It's very easy, as long as you don't have large thumbs.
Home and personal loans from a credit union you trust. Now that's better banking.
Bill Ransby and the Weather Now Storm Team, Omaha's source for weather coverage. When winter weather is on the way, get your accurate Weather Now forecast in every newscast. Track the storm 24/7 on KETV.com and KETV Mobile.